Good Sunday, December 6th, and we do expect very strong winds to pick up late tonight. We'll see breezy conditions throughout the day, starting up right around mid-morning lunchtime hour, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds even for areas of North Sacramento County and further north in the Sacramento Valley. Late tonight, the winds do start picking up with gusts closer to about even 30 miles per hour. We will see the winds at least through Monday evening and then potentially even lasting as late as Tuesday morning, especially for those foothills. And for areas around the coastal range, dry, mild temperatures do continue not just today, but for the entire week ahead, as we'll see that even into next week with mid-60s as mild temperatures and still dry, no precipitation yet in sight. This is creating fire concerns, of course, with the winds, the dry weather, and even the possibility for power outages because we are looking at those strong winds where the transmission lines lie. Now, fire weather warning is going to be in effect starting around 10 p.m. on Sunday through 11 a.m. Monday. So we will see that there for the zones in red for around really just surrounding the entire San Francisco Bay Area into Napa, Sonoma counties. And then the wind advisory for Sacramento County, Placer County, El Dorado, Sutter, San Joaquin, Solano, Yolo counties, and all the way. Really, the winds are going to pick up across Northern California. So the wind advisory may be here, but we're still going to see some pretty strong winds along through the foothills and areas, again, where transmission lines are sitting. So I want to show you this. This is that future possibility for power shutoffs Monday. We could see this in the overnight hours, but really starting up for Monday as we see areas further north, just east of Chico, Butte County areas, Oroville, just east of that. You can see some of the yellow spotted areas, but the big area here, Grass Valley, Nevada City, all the way down as you see Amador County areas. We're seeing Sonora, Arnold, Placer, so a lot of areas, Placerville, a lot of these areas seeing these power outages, and a small area just there north of Santa Rosa where we have seen plenty of fires in the past for Sonoma County areas and Napa. So we are keeping our eye on that, and we'll update you when we do see those outages go into effect. I want to show you this as well because this is a similar wind event for power outages. We saw this for the Thomas fire. This fire was started in the Ventura County area, Santa Barbara area. This fire itself was started by power lines. This was December of 2017. So even though we're in the month of December, you may think, oh, well, we don't really have fires this time of year. We actually do. They've been continually happening later and later. Of course, some of the bigger fires are August, October, and now they've even been pushing into November and now even December of 2017. This is the 7th largest fire in California history, the 14th most destructive in a top 20 list. So yes, these events can be huge and devastating even in the month of December. Now, high-low pressure systems here continually to combat each other. You can see just how close they are. The jet stream really intertwining above and below them. These are troughs and ridges. Where you see the rainbow is a ridge, where you see that little U shape there, that's a trough, just like the ones you see in farms. Troughs and ridges, when they're pushed that close up against each other, they do create pressure, and those pressure areas are called gradients, where we start to see the winds picking up in these zones, and that'll be where we're targeting Northern California, even Southern California. As you see there, red zones for Southern California near Los Angeles, all the way up past the Grapevine for areas north. So we will see very strong winds. You get further south there, you get areas of the Santa Ana winds, and then you get into Northern California, you get the Diablo winds. So it's going to be a really big wind event, not just for Northern California. Now, the winds start off calm to light for the valley. As we start getting through lunchtime hour on Sunday, they pick up for the coastal range and even some spotty areas around South Lake Tahoe. Let's move into the evening hours. We get to the night now at 10:30 p.m. You can see how strong the winds are now for the coastal area and the coastal range, as well as the Sierra and the foothills. They're going to pick up in that yellow shade there around 20-25 miles per hour. Still right in the Valley of Sacramento, we're a constant 10 mile per hour wind. This is just the pickup of it all. This is the nighttime hours. Then we get into the early morning hours, 4 a.m. You're probably not even up at this point, but the winds start picking up 20 mile per hour winds, and that orange shade, about 30 to 35 mile per hour winds. So we'll see that for some higher zones there in the coastal range. And then the valley starts getting it through the morning hours, anywhere from 15 to even 25 miles per hour. We could see wind gusts even as high as 35 miles per hour. So that is going to be the concern throughout Monday morning for your morning commute into the afternoon hours. But by around 4 p.m., 5 p.m., we should start seeing things slow down, especially through the valley and areas of the coastal range. Still a little bit of a spike here for the foothills, but it should start slowing down and stopping by early Tuesday morning for the higher elevations. Now, temperatures for the week are going to be pretty much the same, constant every single day, right around those mid-60s. The overnight lows right in the upper 30s to low 40s. It is until next week until we start seeing temperatures slightly drop down to the lower 60s and then see those mid 30s overnight.